let's see what we got in the box here. Guessing that's the battery. Guessing that's the charger. Got a user manual, chain oil, and the chainsaw. So I don't talk about it a lot, but I did used to work at Milwaukee Tool, and I know a fair amount about power tool design. In terms of the design of this thing, I don't have anything to say about the usability of it yet, but it looks okay. It's got a soft grip handle, which is nice. I do see a lot of flaws in the plastic cosmetically, like there's a lot of sink marks, and that's because they're doing a gloss finish. If I were to design this tool, I would definitely texture the tooling with like a Moldtec MT11020 or something to hide all those flaws, and you won't see them. But yeah, it looks decently constructed. There's some surfaces that don't really line up, but for the price you're paying, it seems like a decent deal. Works like a normal chainsaw, I'm guessing. Pretty typical power tool battery. You can actually see the cells in the vents here, which is interesting. But this is lithium ion, 40 volts, and if I press this little button, I can see the charge of the battery, just like a Milwaukee or something. It looks like it's about half charged. Typically, if you want to put a battery in storage, you want it at about half charged. That makes sense. I'm guessing this is the charger. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in, let it charge, and then we'll see how this thing cuts. All right, let's see how this thing does. Wow, that is torquey. Crazy fast. It is really nice not to have to start and stop the chainsaw like a gas one. It does rip pretty good. See how many hours of use we get. Yeah.
Not articulate much, but fucking rock crawling in Wisconsin.
Beast! All right, boys, we are in colorful Colorado, and I brought the Wild Badger chainsaw with me. There's some logs over here. I'm just gonna try to cut them up until the battery's dead, and we're gonna see how long it lasts. But yeah, this thing has been great so far. Let's get to cutting. All right, the battery is just about dead. I got a ton of work done with this thing. The battery is pretty impressive. In terms of using it, a couple things. I noticed that when you start to cut, you can feel the saw give it more power. Like you'll start spinning up the blade, and when you start touching the wood, it'll sense that increased resistance and it'll give it more power to help you cut through things. So that overall, from an ergonomic standpoint, I have no issues with this saw. I do think they should probably texture the tooling. It would help hide a lot of the sink marks and make it look a little bit more expensive. They could also probably improve the nameplate so it isn't just a sticker. I suggest making that in the injection molding and doing a pad print or something. But overall, it's a great chainsaw. The one problem I have with it, the reason I'm going to give it 4 stars instead of 5, it leaks bar oil like freaking crazy. I don't care if I put it like this or like this. No matter how you store this thing, it just leaves a puddle of bar oil everywhere it sits. I do think this is a pretty good deal. I have used the Milwaukee Electric chainsaw before, and this thing blows the pants off of it in terms of performance. So if you're looking for a chainsaw that's electric and you don't mind trying out a new battery ecosystem, this Wild Badger is a pretty badass little thing here. It's brushless, so you're never really gonna need to do any maintenance to it. And yeah, thing rips. Please click the link down below if you want to buy one of these. I think you'll get a little bit of a discount, and maybe I'll make like $3, but it should not cost you anything. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'll do some long-term updates later because I think they're going to be sending me a couple other products as well. So we'll really test out these batteries with a few different things coming up. So stay tuned for that. Cheers, dudes. Till next time.